Pence. Trump will withdraw from Iran deal if laws aren't fixed. Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence, promised that Donald Trump would withdraw the U.S. from the 2015 nuclear deal between 6 world powers and the Iranian regime, unless lawmakers on both sides of the Atlantic could agree to fix the agreement's major flaws. Speaking to AIPAC in Washington, D.C., Pence said, "Make no mistake about it, this is their last chance. Unless the Iran nuclear deal is fixed in the coming months, the United States of America will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal immediately." He continued, "The United States of America will never allow Iran to acquire a nuclear weapon." U.S. condemns Assad's Ghouta offensive. The U.S. condemns the ongoing military slaughter that the Bashar al-Assad regime, backed by Russia and Iran, is perpetrating against the people of Eastern Ghouta. Since the offensive began on February 18th, more than 700 have been killed and more than 4,000 wounded, according to Doctors Without Borders. After repeatedly delaying the passage of United Nations Security Council Resolution 2401, which demanded a 30-day cessation of hostilities across Syria, Russia has gone on to ignore its terms and to kill innocent civilians under the false auspices of counterterrorism operations, said the White House in a written statement. Women's protests in Rasht, Tehran, and Sabzevar. Women plundered by the fraudulent Caspian Financial Institute staged another picket line outside the company's branch in Gulsar, Rasht, capital of Gilan province in northern Iran. These women demand their deposits back, and on Tuesday, March 6, 2018, they put adhesive tapes on their mouth as a symbolic act of protest. The large banner carried by the protesting women in Rasht read, "In a country where Imam Ali's justice must rule, the thieves are free and the plundered are threatened, arrested, imprisoned, and put on trial." Iran. Golrukh-Erai in dire condition on 30th day of hunger strike. Political prisoner Golrukh-Erai is in dire condition on the 30th day of her hunger strike. Ms. Erai is detained on internal exile in the notorious Kharchak prison in Varamin, Tehran province. She started her hunger strike on February 3, 2018, in protest to the breach of the principle of separation of different prisoners' categories and the unlawful transfer of her and her cellmate, Atina Daimi, from Evin prison. Giuliani. Support the Iranian people and sanction the regime. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani urged the U.S. government and the international community to impose further sanctions on the Iranian regime and to stand with the Iranian people who are crying out for freedom and democracy in Iran. Giuliani made these comments at a National Press Club luncheon in Washington, D.C. on Thursday, March 1st, entitled "Iran Uprising, Call for Regime Change, U.S. Policy Options." It was the fourth in a series of forums on Iran policy sponsored by the Organization of Iranian American Communities, OIAC.